Carbon taxes are revenue collectors, smoking taxes are revenue collectors, speeding fines are revenue collectors. They are not designed to reduce speeding, reduce carbon emissions, or reduce the amount of smoking. The tax on cigarettes is not designed to stop you smoking. It's designed to make you pay the tax. Carbon taxes are exactly the same. They're about guilting people into paying more tax and feeling that they can't object because people will say, oh, well, you don't care about the environment. We care a lot about the environment, but the fact of the matter is that fossil fuels are already overtaxed, and to add any more taxation onto them at a certain point. Tax actually becomes criminal. It becomes theft. Not only do you pay income tax after you've got your wages, then you go out and you buy products that you pay more tax on, and then you pay a tax on the disposal of those products when they're worn out. And so you pay tax and you pay tax and you pay tax. And we're getting nothing. Well, I tell you where the carbon taxes are going to go. The carbon taxes are going to go to pay the carbon fines for us having exceeded our carbon emissions targets, because we're still going to have them. So we're going to give, not only are we going to take it out of the Irish taxpayer's pocket, but we're going to give it away. Of course, we're an environmentalist party in the sense we're not a polluters party. But are we the Green Party? No, we're not. Do we subscribe to, I'll try and get the name right, Alexia Ocasio-Cortez's global green agenda? No, we don't. The question is loaded because that word has many meanings. But if it is taking care of the atmosphere around us and taking care of the place we live in such a way as that it is livable, then of course we are for that. How you go about that is a very complicated question. But how you don't go about it is by conspiracy theory. And how you don't go about it is by deciding that human beings don't matter, which is the extreme environmentalist position. Essentially, is that the planet would be better off without human beings on it. Man-made climate change is very difficult. It's very difficult to be sure of the figures. It's very difficult to be sure of the provenance of the evidence that has been presented to us. There's an awful lot of people making an awful lot of profit out of green industry, green energy, and so on and so forth. My view on it is quite simply, and I said this to somebody during the week, is if you're sitting behind an articulated truck driving along and it's belching out black smoke, you don't need to know whether it's raising the Earth's atmosphere to know that's not a good idea. That's not a good idea. That's not good for the environment. Something needs to be done about that. So in that sense, we're environmentally friendly, but you cannot eliminate fossil fuels without finding an alternative. If you want to cut carbon emissions, nuclear energy has no carbon emissions. None. Not one. Not even a minuscule amount. So let's put it up to this environmentalist. Do you really want to save the planet? Or are you just virtue signaling? Because if you think man-made carbon emissions are leading to climate change, and climate change is going to destroy the planet, then there is only one way of doing it. That is to liquidate all the human beings on the planet, or for advanced Western economies to switch to nuclear.